Set up this. I don't remember I set it up. Wow. It's cold. Welcome to pudding baking. Welcome to pudding baking. Am I doing that? Hi. Welcome, good afternoon to the kitchen. Welcome and good afternoon to the kitchen. What I'm all about today, I'm baking a potato pudding. In a while I haven't done this. No. Oh, sing and shout with us. Yeah, yeah. Sing when I get together. Oh, sing and shout when I get there. Hallelujah, praise the Lord. When I get there. Blessed assurance, Jesus is mine. Oh, what a foretaste of his glory divine. Welcome to the kitchen. It's going to be a short live today. Yeah. And you were asking me what am I doing? I'm doing a potato pudding, which I haven't done in a little while. W-O-U-T, what? Lomates blood. Oh, welcome. Welcome to the kitchen. It's very strange for me to be in the kitchen today. Normally I'm not in the kitchen today. Hi Michael. How do you do? Hi, big up. How are you? Good luck. I am got to go. Bye. Take it easy, my friend. Take it easy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm just doing. And as you walk in, could you please subscribe, like, and share? Please subscribe, like, and share. Okay? Subscribe, like, and share. I am doing a potato pudding, Michael. Yes. Cumbria 1144. Welcome to this kitchen. The best place to be every time, anytime, all the time is the best place to be. That is what Jong on. How are your day going? My day is going quite good, you know. Could have expected more, but give God thanks for what is going on. Thank you. Okay? So, of course, this is what I am doing here in my bowl. I am doing a potato pudding, which I haven't done in a little while. So, I just plan glasses and a tie. Oh, sure. I just plan to say, okay, let me do a quick live on my potato pudding baking, you know. So, this is the potato that is already done. Liquid is already poured into it. And, you know what you do? You really sweeten the liquid. And then from there, before you pour it over in the potato, and put the potato mixture is you can tell if you're needed anything, if you're short on anything. So it's not when it is being baked before you can find out what is the shortness. Okay? So you have and this is done with, of course, coconut juice. And you put your sugar, you put your flavoring, which consists, hello, how are you? Good morning, good afternoon, and welcome to those that are out in the, you know, that are far out of my thing. So, not seeing me on a Saturday, this is a compulsory one. I'm doing a potato pudding, JLWA, and I just feel like just do a live and share it on there with the live. So yes, this is a potato pudding mixture. Yes. Okay. So this is Mike B. Okay. So my vanilla, my nutmeg, my cinnamon, and of course, you know, the great coconuts. You just buy a bag of potatoes. Okay, this one is sweet potato. This is sweet potato pudding. And a lot of persons who, well, everybody do sweet potato pudding in a different way. I do it in the conventional way. Some persons do potato pudding, and I guess it should have name so tell you what it should have name, because they put all the ground provision in there. I believe if I am eating potato pudding, I need to eat potato pudding. I don't want any cocoa, yam, banana, dasheen, and all these things. Now, but it's just like sorrel. A lot of people who does sorrel, reads, how does that? 3 high. I am good. Good. A lot of people who does sorrel, they loaded the sorrel with a lot of white rum and wine. I believe if I am drinking sorrel drink, I must be having sorrel drink. I cannot be searching in my taste bud to find the sorrel. But everybody do things differently. Everybody enjoy things differently. Yeah. So I ain't beat down on anybody who do their things. But I am from, you have two things that you do. You have one of the mixture like this, you call it pone. And pone is sort component is different from pudding. The pone is thicker, heavier. And that one is baked with banana leaf. If I was home and have access to the outside door, I would use this on the coal stove with zinc. And you place the banana leaf under it and the banana leaf steam. Other than that, you can do a steam pudding. You can put the pudding in a pot of water, reach to a certain height in it, and that water stay there boiling while you get it covered with the banana leaf, and you seal the top with fire. So when that pudding is finished, you know, it is so nice. You call that the steam pudding. Yes. Yeah, real hint of that. That's what I have. That's the one I have. You have to dilute the one that I purchased, because it is the vanilla right from the vanilla bean. It is thicker, it is nicer, and you have to dilute it. So this is how the pudding is looked after. So pudding, it's a different mixture from cake. It's a different mixture from the one they call pone, because pone is different. Same eating, but it is baked different. You know. Yes, Ellie, I sent to Jamaica to get, because I could not get the vanilla I want here. So I sent back to Jamaica to get the vanilla that I want. And I buy the undiluted vanilla. That one you have to dilute it to where you want it to be. It is thick, it gives the bacon a different taste. Now this pudding, this is what name again? Kachuka, something about that. We call it cassava. Cassava give you a nice pudding. The cassava, if I can grow which one? If I can grow the cassava, yeah, we grow it at home. Back in Jamaica, cassava has been grown there. I myself do not have any on where I live. I used to, and this one is a sweet cassava. Is exported from I think it's in Africa. This one is from the place that grew cassava. But let me tell you, and you do the bami with the cassava. So I bought this cassava to show you how you do the bami. And the very cassava can give you a nice tasting gummy, nice pudding. Nice. Give me a sec. Driving on it with the wall. I guess by the time you're ready, you better need to jump in the car. Because when those people spend their time, trust me, they are a time person. Thank you. Yes, so everybody learn these things differently. So you have the bami. LA, LW I should say. Do you know the bami? Cassava bami? Some person call it the cake or cassava cake or something about that. But this is a nice activate fuel a bit. Okay, higher than the potatoes. Yeah. There were times when these came out and the authority, the medical authorities says, do not eat bami, don't eat cassava. It had a lot of starch. Carbohydrate in this is 35%. It's lower than the bread we eat. The wheat bread we love, there are more carbohydrate in it than what this carries. Yeah. And I only get to learn that when I went to do the studies I went to do. Mm-hmm. So I said, and then now the same medical people came back and said, oh, cassava is good for diabetes. People with they used to say diabetes people should not have it. Now they came back and said, oh, diabetes people can have it. It is good. What were you trying to say the first time? Patty Smith, bless you. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the kitchen. Um, I love men so much. No problem. No problem. You are human, so you are supposed to love human, men, man, and woman. So yes, I was looking for some reason to drop some reason in. Same as sweet potatoes. Okay, the cassava, what is sweet as sweet potato? I'm just making a pudding. Do you know what they call a pudding? Hmm? Do you know what they call a pudding? No, normally persons use like flour to combine the cassava together. But on my own, I came up and that's still what they use until I start doing things for myself. Yes, it is windy. It's windy, 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 windy. It is windy and the kitchen fan is running. Let me take off some of it. Welcome to the live. Please subscribe, like, and share. Please subscribe, like, and share. Thank you very much. Yes, El. Oh yeah. It is windy and the kitchen fan was running, so here I just clicked off, kick it off a little bit. So guess what? I almost do my mixing. So I am going to drop it into the baking pan. And you know which is the best pudding? And we are talking about like Jamaica pudding. It's the one that you bake outside on the fire. Mmm. So if you use coal or you use wood, you know, you're just getting that nice taste. Purpose of my wife is how my love feeds me. First place to man's heart is wisdom. She's doing a damn good job. You cannot say you are running because she don't know how to prepare your food. Or what you feel like you would like and you say, okay. You have to have another reason, not that reason. You have to have another reason, LW. But not that reason. God bless her. There's a lot some persons can't, they don't know the first thing about the kitchen. There was this man, marry a well-sheltered girl from a nice family. But one of the mistakes many of the people made throughout their thing is that if the girl, you know, as we would say, good looking, nice girl, she should not have anything to do with the kitchen. Oh, go sit down, take your book, read a book, watch a movie, and do all the nice things. They have not invited them to the kitchen. And so this nice girl, she do not know, I don't know if she can find the doorway to the kitchen. And if she do, I don't know if she knows that it is the kitchen. Seriously, I don't hear that. Serious. And because her mom, who cries in her child so much, figure more than less she must have 10 big fingers. And her husband have 2 children before, different mom. Their mom went abroad and leave those 2 children with their father and his wife. So that was 3 children in the home. The 2 children from a different mom was put to odd, how they said it, 10 years hard labor. Well, they were put to, I don't know if they had put the amount of years, but until when their mother took them away. So they were under hard labor. Those 2 girls have to work like work, were going someplace to have a rest. In those days, although they have washing machine, they wouldn't even allow the girls to use the washing machine. They sent them to the river, big river, and they must stay there, wash all the clothes, dry them, and get back. And when they're home, Ike man, tell us how you doing. When they get home, they have to eat the kitchen. And they do all the hard labor. While Mommy Dearest, she sits and every color nail polish, she have it. Until one day, they got their letter, got their mommy, and they are traveling on the Iron Bird to be with their mom. I am doing a pudding, my friend. And so they left. So after those girls leave, they have to hire a helper. And they hired the helper. You know, the helper is out at work. One sweet day, I was 17 at the time. Remember it like yesterday. I went, they run a business place, and I was sent there to get something. Now, if I have the banana leaf, or the cabbage bag and steaks, okay, wow, green cabbage. So you're having this evening? That sounds rich, man, that sounds good. And the lady, which is the young lady's mom, asked me, she said to me, "You look active. You can cook?" I said, "Yes." And she said, "My helper husband fell out of a tree, and there is no one here to fix dinner. she's asking me to ask my people if I could fix dinner for them the evening. And so I went home and they give me the permission to go. And I took over the kitchen and I fixed dinner and set table and I do the little things that they teach me, And the lady, the mother um, of that lady said, you know, my daughter is here, but my daughter cannot do nothing. I shouldn't have to get. And look how young you are. You are far younger than her. And my daughter don't even know how to set the table. So, I didn't used to the people, So, I'm listening to what she's saying. And somebody came to the business place and saw me. I had to go to the front to get something. And when I get out, a couple of ladies said to me, what she asked you to do? And I told them. She said after she have her daughter lock up in house, all she do is fix her hair, polish her nails, and she's always dressed up. Now the two girls are gone, and there is nothing. But it was even more than that. A nice man, let me say a nice gentleman, saw her, asked her parent for her hand in marriage, and they gave the consent. And she was married and taken home with her new husband. In the morning, I was told, this is what I was told, and I was told by her mother and other people on the side. So of course she saw that, this was as it is, and asked her husband if he doesn't get somebody to come in to prepare breakfast. The husband said to her, look, it's only two of us. Not hard for for the breakfast to be prepared. He was leaving to work. He couldn't wait for breakfast. So he said, prepare. When he get home, everything remained the same. Nothing moved. And that young lady, I was spend 6 months with the husband. The husband took her home to her parents and said, I asked her hands in marriage from you parents, so I took her back to you. Because she can't even turn the knob for the stove to be lit. So she ended up straight into her mom's arm, not knowing how to do anything. The man saying, can't but fail, go get help for two of them. So what is your job? You get married, you are not working because you do not have that, you are not furnished with that. He is the one that is working, and you can just stay home and do what you have to do until whatever he come and me call, or the simple mind. Good. So the lady got a letter from the two girls that she treated so badly. Thank you very much. We thought it was a slavery work, but you taught us how we can get around. We are here in the big land of foreign and opportunity, and we are going to school, and we are working, and we are managing our time. I thought you thought you were doing us bad, and we thought that it was bad, but it worked out to be the best for us. Of course, they could manage a home, manage school, manage work, and of course, yeah. And until this day, and that is some years ago, that lady is still living with her mother. Nobody else asked her hand in marriage. Nobody else wants to marry to her because she was as it is. And the man do not want anybody to be just in bed. But he need a person who, two of us, and the two of us must get married. Wow. It is windy and the wind is cold. I will have to shut this thing down. So yes, that is it. So your wife is, it is called industrious. Is an industrious woman. Understand? She don't have to keep running to the outside world to get food. You won't have to look and see that it's doorbell ring and when you look, it's food dropping off. But she can handle herself nicely. That is so good. Okay, a little twist of salt and that's great. Okay, now so I am going to put it in the pan. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please like, subscribe, and share. Please subscribe, like, and share. I thought the cold, I thought the cold have taken a leave, but it's like it is back. Okay, and I am getting it into. Ooh, something went wrong here. Something going wrong here. You get some rest? I hope you do. Prognos too. You like chicken and Kool-Aid? I think people they stop drink Kool-Aid. Don't feel any way I said so. I couldn't tell when I heard somebody talk about Kool-Aid. Because I don't drink Kool-Aid. I used to fool around Kool-Aid once. And I used to have eventually ending up with reflux. When I went to the doctor, he asked me, he said I should stop drinking Kool-Aid. Quench it, he said no aid. Leave the aids alone. So I didn't do it any longer. So it's years. I do my natural juice, natural as possible natural juice. Long, even if I have to end up going someplace where, drinks is being offered. There are two drinks I don't worry with. I don't use tongue, and I used to use tongue. I don't use tongue, and I don't use Kool-Aid. You see, if you have lime scale in your bowl, in the toilet, You just throw some tongue in there and see what takes place. A tongue and Kool-Aid were I throw out. I couldn't even tell whether I see tongue. Because I don't look that way. The span is not giving me a good vibes. I have to transfer from the span. Oh,
You go what? You got it in leash in.
okay, so that is now in the oven. And I make the sauce to go on the top. Yeah. Is this the time? 3, 5. I am slated to come live tonight. But I have a 5 o'clock appointment. And I hope I will be back on time. Well, 8:30 I put the live for. That's the reason why I actually come and say let me do this live, just in case I don't get back on time to do the live. FLO, I thought it was FLOYD. As I know somebody. New sub. Bless, bless, bless. Thank you, my sweetie. Thank you. So if I am not in time back, then it will be tomorrow. So otherwise, how is the Saturday going? I sure all of you working people get some rest. Don't tell me you don't get any rest. 5 minutes is good for you. 10 minutes, get some rest. LW, did you get rest? I haven't seen what's his name? So I think he is resting. And I haven't seen many of you. I only hope after a long week's work, you find if it's even half an hour. If it's even half an hour. Blessings before supper. Yeah. If it's even half an hour, please get some rest. Get We promote health over here, you know. Yeah. As small as it might sound and look, we promote health. We want to see you live as long as possible. Not necessarily the Sabbath. It's only on the Sabbath you rest. Hmm? If it's only on the Sabbath you rest, you're in trouble. When he say come away, come a while and rest, you were not talking about the Sabbath that time. Okay? Because if it's only on the Sabbath, you're overdoing the whole thing. The rest on the Sabbath would be, different. But overall rest for your body. You work, you rest. Get in your at work, if you get a hour lunchtime, see if you can sleep 5 minutes out of it. This is where I found a lot of persons that, you know, do some things the way they do it. You have some persons working and they can take a 2 weeks leave or some leave that they can recuperate with their body. This is your body. It's like the engine of your car. You get up every day and you're driving that car and back, forth, everything you're doing, and you don't take some time out to clean up that car, change the oil, do the this, do the that you can have a smooth running vehicle. Righteousness, stress relief. LA. LAW. Stress relief, yeah, but it tells you on a serious note. If you get home and you can have some rest for yourself Monday evening, you're going to not rest and wait until Sabbath you rest. You know what happened that time? You are so tired because you're waiting on that one day to give some rest to your own body. You should be able to enjoy, do your reflection, do your this, do your that. Yeah. And that day. No longer can you give Jenna a shout out. Jenna, a big shout out to you. Jenna, what are you doing with yourself today? Or what are you going to be doing with yourself tomorrow? Hmm? A big shout out to you. Whatever you're doing, just be careful and let nothing disturb your peace. Yeah. So have a good day. Have a good one. Have a good one. Yes, LAW. Confusion is this world, the hiding place of the Lord. Let me tell you something, This morning I was looking on I was looking in Job, and there was something that came to me that it is found in the book of Job. So I went into the book of Job, and I was, doing a little reflection back on the reading of Job and why some things was done. Now the Sabbath is for man and not man for the Sabbath. Those people, those days, in those time, the Christ has said to some of them, which of you out there horse fell in a pit on the Sabbath day, and you're going to wait until the next day and don't get that horse out of the pit? Which one are you? When he was going through the cornfield and his disciples, and he plucked the ear of corn, rub it in his hand, and the corn roast. Remember, all along he had the onlookers, and they said, oh, he broke the Sabbath because he kindled fire on the Sabbath. You read that part of scripture? Mm-hmm. In those days, you could not even pull a chair. Pulling a chair from around your table or pushing a chair under your table, they say you are plowing. So even that was considered as a sin. And these are the reason why Christ came to break some of these barriers and these hardship on people. Good. You should not walk a mile on the Sabbath. And that was how the Jewish and the everybody, this is all rigid. They took the Sabbath to the people. Mm-hmm. It was so rigid in a way that thieves came, and it says he was giving a parable. This can happen, and if this happened, what would you do? So the good man was going to church in a long petticoat and him bag and him clutch him Bible, and he is going to church. And he met up on a man that thieves came out on him and beat him to sickness, left him off dead. And when my man came up on him and he looked at him, he crossed over on the other side. Not even to render some assistance. And a lot of people read it, and I think they misunderstand and miss the point what he was showing. And one of the people who we have called the sinner in our tongue, in our days. The sinner, God no know you. Is he came on, look at the man, get down off his donkey, get him up, pour oil in his wounds, took it to a inn, paid it for him, and said to them, whatever the rest of money is, I will come and pay. He gave it as an example to show how rigid. So as long as I am on my way to church, whatever happened to you, stay there. We used to have this thing going, man. And my questions at all times were asked. I am not saying anything about the Sabbath. But he have paved the way already. Why should we be putting ourselves through the mill? And why? You have, let's say, the hospital workers. You have the military. You have the constabulary force. And we have all of these people. No, 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 no. Let me drop these things down. This is called Whoa. Um, Vinod, fine. Sing a song, please. Yeah, it's getting cold again, man. We thought the winter was going away. It seems that it seems as if it turned around and putting through a driving force here. Oh, you want me to sing a song? What song you want me to sing? Just any song? Hmm? Elise. Soon find a song. Let me go into the archive. Yes, LW. So there's a lot of things we took out of context. There's a part of the scripture that says, if you employ a person and them work, you must pay them. They shouldn't work and they are gone home and you have left with the money and they gone. You say you must pay them. Yet, if somebody rented a house and the rent date fell on the Sabbath, most of the people don't even have prayer for the elderly, may be a bit hard on them. I tell you that. Ugh. If the rent date fall on the Sabbath, they don't even have the common courtesy to say that. You may not use the word, so well, it's my Sabbath, so I'm not handling any money. But you could kind of say, could you wait until Monday? Please, I am just asking. If they are going to church, they're up and they're gone. If they're not going to church, they lock the hell in the house and they're not good paying because they are saying, oh, we don't handle money on the Sabbath. We don't pay bills on the Sabbath. We don't do this on the Sabbath. When the man or the woman have a bill to go and settle, have something to do, don't have no money to buy any food, and you look at it that way. You know, I asked these things in church when I was really, that's why they say I'm radical. That's the name they give me. You know, you sit and you look at these things and you ask them. And if you're closing things, then you need to close the medical services. Close them. Nobody gets sick. Nobody gets looked after. Because whichever way you're doing it, you're doing work. Well, you have some who say they're honest, that money that they work on the Sabbath, they do not, they don't take it. So let's say you're getting $100,000 for the month. They splits out that day and they say they gave it to whatever. Mm. It is easy to be a worldly hypocritical viewpoint. Well, it's going to be worldly anyhow. It is going to be. But we have to look on the sides of the coin and on the edge of the coin. And there's so many things happen. They said Christ healed on the Sabbath. And I guess he did these things to open the eyes of people that, hello, this is not how you do it. Right. In his crucifixion, that's what they said, don't it? He healed on the Sabbath. So he break the Sabbath. And they see so much things. King? Is that King? What does your profile say? I didn't know what your profile said, friend. But anyhow, the Sabbath is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. And he do not put any burden on anyone. Yes. Freely and friendly. Hi. Welcome to the kitchen. Welcome to the kitchen. Food is a staff of life, don't it? Yeah. You gotta eat something. Eat hard of the spider lands on this. LW, you get your things from. You tried a spider and lands of the Sabbath. Okay? You get your things from. Joy. We are here 24 hours live. T-Man? Really? Oh. Guess what? No, they just said it. No, this came back to me. Because last night when I was setting yesterday evening at 3 o'clock when I was setting last night live, it would not have gone on the 28th of February. It keep coming on the 1st of March. And I wasn't setting any live for the 1st of March. Well, I wouldn't set it from yesterday anyhow. I would have set it like this morning or sometimes in the middle of the day. But now that you said it, I games high. That was what was happening. Because the thing would not have taken on last night live. It keep going on to the 1st of March. Oh. I tell you. So the phones seems to be smarter than me. Okay then. I see. Okay. And what last night live was is quite different from what I am doing now. Quite different from what. Thank you, T-Man, to highlight that one. Because today, as I was saying, it's like a last minute thinking. Say, okay, I am going to do the potato, so let me just run a live because I have a 5 o'clock appointment, and maybe I might not be home on time to run the live. So say, since I'm doing this pudding, let me just run a live. Mm, mm. Oh boy. All right. Because that live last night is something quite different from today, what I am doing now. I'll go back in it and look and see what went on right there. Anyhow, it is pudding I'm doing, so not even that put up. So you see, it's very conflicting now. Because apparently you coming, look at the topic, coming to hear something on that wise, and then it is something else. That's not cute. That's not cute at all. That's not cute. That's not cute. So I don't. Of course I can cook good. Of course I can cook good. Jesus loved the little children. Oh yes, we know he does. Rishon Doyle. He loves us. It's we don't love ourselves. You notice that? It's we don't love ourselves, He loves us with his everlasting love, and he have not withdrawn his love. We are the one that don't love ourselves. Yeah. But he loves us. Okay, I am over 1 hour. Let me see what is happening here. I am over 1 hour. Let me take it down to. Let me take it to 1 hour and a half. He lives within my heart. For him, God else forevermore, this dwelling place will be. He lives, yes, he lives, he lives. I know that my Redeemer, yes, he lives. He lives within my heart. Somebody asked me to sing, and here I did one. Okay. Still waiting for Mama from heaven. Shame about cooking. Um, Shame? Why? Still waiting for Mother. Hi. Brethren, You better learn to cook here. Manna stopped falling long time ago. And if it was, a lot of people would have still hungry. Because with the lazy mentality, they wouldn't be going out to pick up. And do not pick up too much because it will spoil. Worm will take it and they would still pick up a whole lot and pile it up and then it's spoiled. Oh, get up 5 o'clock in the morning. Oh, I can't manage. So you know what? Learn to cook or find yourself into an archer. Hmm. Still waiting, yeah. And a lot would have hungry because they would be going out every day and they would be piling up a whole lot and so many things would be happening. That is not correct. Hmm. I tell you, this religion world is something else. That's why I told you that I don't do religion and I don't do politics. No. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I will have to end this live. I have an appointment and my clock is showing me something there that I will have to hand. J-A-T J J-A-T-T. Welcome JTT blog. How are you? Was it LA? LAW. You know, I think you're either a pastor, but you have some nice affiliation there where the church is concerned. Great recovery, rest, and peace. Yeah. You're feeling good. I'm so happy you're feeling good. I like when people feel good. I like when people happy. I like when you can find that peace in yourself, not in somebody else, but you can find that peace. We will know on the resurrection. Okay. Okay. I hope you are not. I hope you are not waiting on a rapture. Make sure you are not part of it, that you're waiting on a rapture. Because that's another lesson all unto itself. Another thing to understand all to itself. Okay? Anyhow, thank you for coming in. Bless, bless, bless. Thank you very much. Please subscribe, like, and share. Sorry, this live is short. In spite it went over an hour, but I have to get myself in line to go on an appointment that I have for in a little while. And the road apparently we don't know. It's still traffic as usual. Data low. So thank you all for coming, Ellie. It's a man's world. When the pudding is finished, you'll see. I'm not coming on. I'm not doing a kitchen vlog tomorrow. Sure, not in the kitchen tomorrow. There are other persons that are going to be in the kitchen who love to be in the kitchen. I just asked them for me to be in the kitchen today. And that's my daughter. Because she loves to do her thing. Yes. You know? So, and she don't like when other persons are in the kitchen with her. She just wants to domineer her space all on her own. And if something she think not too right, here she call me all the way down. Oh, could you please come and look at this for me? Do I do this right? Did I? That's the only time I can enter the kitchen. Outside of that, no. So what time you think I should do this? What time I should put this on? What time so and so? What time so and so? Outside of that, she want to be in the kitchen. Because if I came in and I look at something, then I am going to be saying, but you shouldn't, why didn't you try this another way? Yes. So anyhow, it's a blessing. Blessed Sabbath, blessed Sabbath, blessed Sabbath. And that doesn't mean you shouldn't eat on the Sabbath either. And if you are hungry, what are you going to do? Are you going to go to the restaurant, call the people them and say, okay, I am ordering some food? Or are you going to get in your kitchen and you're going to cook some food and eat? Hmm? You didn't get to do it yesterday. I saw they put out a woman and her family, her husband and all her children out of church because of this. Her husband came home late and her little house allowance was given to her when all the places closed. And she got up Saturday morning, Sabbath, and she went to get things because they were going to church. Her husband is a lay preacher. She is on the choir, yes. And she went to get something that breakfast and lunch can be prepared while they go to church and all the rest of it. And somebody passing and saw her in the supermarket or coming out of the supermarket and went straight to the pastor there and made a complaint. And he took it for a big thing. And she could not sound the choir. And all the unnecessary nonsense came up. They would not saw it as she said that the man came home from work 12 o'clock because his shift, it would be 12 o'clock he would be coming home. He could not go to the market. She could not do it. Do you know about ranch style bean? Oh, the ranch thing. If not, you should definitely try them next time. Yeah, make a tacos and chill for dinner. I did tacos the other day. I did tacos the other day. Yeah, I know about the ranch bean, but I uses the thing there. Mm, not the split peas, the other one. That was the one I use. That was the one I uses. Mixed with other things. I did a taco the other day. It's nice. It's nice, easy, and good. No, I know. I know. Thanks for telling me. You understand? And they were thrown out. They were thrown out of the church because of that. Yeah, they could not take active part. Either. Mm. And I think all sin carry the same weight. Just like a ton of feather and a ton of soil is the same ton. Because that is that. And he himself is in that. Have you seen the news that they held the what he is he a pastor or whatever who um who participated in sex trafficking and whatever. I think he was brought before the court yesterday. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, anyhow, thank you very much. Let me get myself going. Let us talk another time. I may not be on this evening if I don't get back on time. Okay? LWA, have yourself a good time and I hope you get some rest. Okay? Yes. Rest is needed for the body, for the recuperating of your mind and your body. Okay? And for everyone else that are on here, remember, have some rest. Rest, rest, rest. Work cannot die. Work cannot sick. Work have never end up in the emergency room. Work have not been calling for the doctor to come and put on the drip on them. So work, when you are gone from work, somebody else is there come. It's your time. It's your time. Okay? So work is work and he never tired. He don't want to rest. He is always there. So tell you, get some rest. Get some rest. Get some rest. Okay? Mm. So it's a good thing having you. Thank you all for being here. Thanks for those that have subscribed and for those that are always supporting. Thanks for the new subscribers. This is the place to be every time, anytime, all the time. The kitchen. Yes. So thank you, thank you. We'll meet up later, if not on the next day. Bye. Have a good one. Respect to each and every one of you. Love, peace, and happiness. Bye.
Hey.